Now, I hope everybody can hear me decently. Now, again, I don't mind losing a little bit, especially because we're in this certain galaxy. This galaxy is really, really good at being a little bit more forgiving, I guess is a good way to put it. Because you have 125 starting life. Ah, dang it. I won this one. I didn't want to win this one. Oh well, let's hope I can still at least get a sword. Dang it. Okay, so I'll be second pick. I guess I could have picked a vest. This vest is a really, really good item too, so what's funny is I might win this one. Yep. Oh no, he's gonna ult. Let's see what I can really hope for right now. It's sword. If I can get a sword from these Kronks, then I will actually go ahead and dang it. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get a sword. Then I'll go ahead and hyper roll down to Jinx. What I'll do here is I'll just ride my win streak. Only take champions that I like or that I have a need to build on. Because right now, the only unit that I'm actually missing is Jinx. And I don't have any of her key items yet. So I'll just stick with the 4 Brawler, 2 Blaster, 2 Chrono until I build up off of that. Now, hopefully, since, I'm second pick, I can still get a sword. What I should have done is kind of fluff this match, so I can guarantee me at least a second pick. Because here I'm about to win this one. And that could get me kicked out of second spot. Yep. Just hit third spot because of that. Shoot. Oh, and there's a Jinx with a sword. No way in hell I'm getting that. So all I can hope for is one of these. So I can make a Zephyr. See, what's great is Jinx is really not a looked for unit at all. So typically, Jinx is pretty easy to 2-star. There's been several games lately that I've actually been able to 3-star her. Once she's 3-starred, she doesn't need the GA quite as much. It's not quite as needed or as solid of an item, I guess you could say. Hey, I'm playing League of Legends Teamfight Tactics. Thanks for watching along. It's the main game that I'll actually be streaming. Yeah, it's not bad at all. I enjoy it. I am currently platinum 4, or no, sorry, diamond 4. So I've gotten pretty far in the echelons of the game. One of the better benefits of me playing it as much as I have. It's a game all about tactics and placement of your champions and stuff like that. A lot of fun. Thanks for coming by. Really? 6 gold is all that round was worth. Wow. That's depressing. Yeah, it's a fun game. You should check it out. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, Protectus is a really rough one actually for me to play against. That one I always... Yeah, so the whole point of the game is you place them very, very in specific positions to... So like these guys right here are ranged champions. These are your frontline brawlers, basically. That's why I have the... And so each champion has a specific characteristic. So like Ezreal is a blaster chrono, and so once I get 2 blasters, they have a special ability. With chronos, they have a special ability. Your brawlers have special abilities. It's like this is my front line, this is my back line, and the whole game is centered around planning and putting your characters in certain spots to make them be as valuable and as strong as you can make them. So that's kind of where I'm at right this second. Is right now I'm on a losing streak, which is okay to me. So I can kind of build off of what I want to do. And then each round, you get your champions, you get your builds. Each champion costs gold. So your economy is very, very important in this game. No, so once you get them, they're your champions. You don't have to pay for their costs every round. What you buy in the store gets you more champions, and like once you get three of one champion, then it becomes 2-star, and then once you get um, nine of one champion, then it's 3-star, and 3-star champions is really what you want to go for their most damage output. But for some people, they don't need it as much. So, um, and then these items right here are also important throughout the game. Each item builds a certain way. Each item does certain things. So items are also very, very important to have on all of your champions. Yeah, so once you combine items, like once you put these two together, that makes rapid fire cannon, which gives you bonus attack range. You combine these two, it gives you red buff. Each item does certain things. Um, so, and the way you combine items is you put two of one item on one champion, and when you do that, it creates that stronger, more solid item. So like this champion right here, he's got a Zephyr, which builds out of the Giant's Belt, and let's see if I can find one. And this Negatron cloak right here. This, and I'm gonna lose this one too. This shit goes too strong. So there's my main champion. That's my favorite champion in the whole game, Jinx. The point of the game, just so you know, is to get top 4. When you get top 4, that counts as a victory. I wish it was that easy. So you don't move to a different room. You stay in the same room, uh, and it's randomized who you play against next out of these other 7 players. What I'm doing right here is I'm rolling down to try and rolling rolling another set of champions so I can try and 2-star her. She becomes your carry at the end. She does the most damage. She kind of owns in several different aspects. Can just really dominate the game. What do you mean by using on them? The items. So I was creating more items to make for a stronger champion. I was combining my items. Because after 4-1, you no longer get one single or several single items. You start getting only one completely combined item. So at that point, it's really important to use all of your items. And what I'll do right here is, since Jinx doesn't have Guardian Angel, is I'll set up my army to be a little bit more solid in one clump. Some people like this way, some people don't. So the item that I really would like is the hat. I'm not going to get it. So I might go ahead and go with, just get that item right there, just so I can finish off my misfortune. So hey, question, do I know you, Jane? Okay. Just wasn't sure. Ah, okay. Okay. Well, hey, thanks for joining in. Miss S. We've been friends since junior high, right? Okay. Yep. All right. I know right who you are then. Just had to double check. I thought I did. I appreciate the follow, and I appreciate the fact they're watching. It means a lot to me. Thank you. Yeah, I've lost this one. Appreciate all the support that you've been giving too. I created a Facebook page. I don't know if you saw that or not. Created a Facebook page. It's a really fun game. I've been playing it now for. I've been playing it since beta. So I've been playing it for. I want to say 6 months ish now. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it. How's the sound coming through, by the way? I've been really curious how the volume's been coming through of my voice and everything. Okay, awesome. That's really what I want to hear. Is there any echo that you can hear or anything like that? This guy's got me beat. This guy's first place. Of course he's got me beat. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be getting... I'm actually working on saving up for better microphone. Better microphone, and then I'm also going to have a webcam up probably at the end of this month. So people can actually watch me and watch as I play. I've done so much money into this to make sure that it's very pristine, very, very worked out. So I'm excited to see how everything goes. Oh, I may have just lost. This is kind of the build that I can lose to very easily. All right, last round. Okay, we're gonna go like this. Dang. So if I can find two more of her. Yeah, so I'll have my face somewhere right here at the bottom right of the screen. And then I'm going to build actually a green screen. So you can still see all of this behind the head. Oh, and I lost. Got 5th place. Dang it. Got demoted. Yeah, it should be a really good time. I'm really excited to be dumping as much money and time as I have put into this. And I'm looking forward to building a very good, kind of a place for people just to hang out and chat and have a good time just talking to each other, and where everybody can get along. The second anybody starts flaming one another, I'm going to actually kick them. So I'm using a build that's very not meta right now. The build that I play, nobody likes to play, which in some ways makes it nice because it makes some of the units very easy to get. Like that Jinx, it makes her really easy to 3-star. Honestly, if I had 3-star Jinx right there, I probably wouldn't have lost. I just couldn't find the last 2 that I needed to 3-star her. But now you get to watch them start to finish. Just queued up to another game. Yeah, I don't have it set up through Twitch Gaming yet, or through Facebook Gaming yet. That takes contracts actually, to be able to live stream it, and I don't want to go through those contracts yet. Most people do, yeah. So you actually don't need an account to watch. You can just go to the twitch.tv and watch it. In order to follow or in the future subscribe to my channel, you need an account to subscribe. Damn straight. Yeah, I'm hoping, with me turning this into a business, where in an actual job, I'm gonna be doing this Monday through Friday at least, right around 9 a.m. to right around 5 p.m. So I'm gonna be spending a lot of time and a lot of effort on really building this up. Um, and I'm actually gonna fluff a couple of these matches. Get on a losing streak. It's part of the econ. So this is the way that the economy works. So once you get to 10, well, me too. I don't know how well it'll work out or if I'm already too late to the punch, but I do want to try and get to that point to where it's building a good living. So the way the economy works is once you get to 10 income, then for every 10, you get an additional income at the end of the round. And then for every loss you get, up to 3, you get 1 gold for every round. So it's just a way to kind of build up your economy. Because economy is kind of the name of the game here. If you don't have a good economy, then you're gonna lose every single game. I don't care who you are. So you'll see once I hit 10 here, I'll kind of show you how the economy works. It's kind of easier once I show you at 10. I am fluffing this, which means I'm losing on purpose. So I can be one of the first picks on the carousel. So I can pick the items I need. You have rounds until everybody else is at 0 or you hit 0. This is your life. This is your HP. Every time you lose some HP. Okay, so I'm at 10 right now. So I get 5 passive income for every round regardless. And then I'm at 10, so I get the +1 interest, and then I'm on a loss streak. So at 2 losses, you get +1 gold at the end of the round. Then these are just the champions I'm going to be throwing in once I'm done being on my loss streak. These are just strong champions. Typical games take roughly a half an hour. And see, now I'm on a 3 loss streak. So now this will actually be give me 8 gold. All right, I'm gonna take the sword. So I'm gonna lose this one too. So the sword just gives you more attack damage, but it's a very key item in the game. It's one of the most sought after items right now for what it builds into. If I give it a chain vest, the little vest that I had last game, and an abundance of them, then I would get, then you get what's called a Guardian Angel. And what that does is when your champion dies, it comes back to life with half of its HP. So it's a very, very good item. Very good item. Now see how this has passive income +5, and then interest is +3 because I have 30 gold, and then I'm on a 4-loss losing streak, so I get an additional +3. This is just a way to kind of fandangle the system so that you can help with your economy. Is just to be on a loss streak. I'm about to be on a loss streak again, and that's okay, because I'm really, really working on my economy right now. I'm about to burst forward and be able to push a lot of other people out of the game fairly early in the game because of the way that I'm building this up. Now, if I can find a chain vest, then I'll show you the Guardian Angel, because it's a super, super solid item. It is the main item you really need for this build, ultimately. You really need to have this item. Alright. Didn't want to give me a vest. Now I'm so low on the totem pole that I have a really good chance of being first pick on the next carousel too. So that's kind of my hopes and goals. And honestly, I can keep losing. I don't have a very strong team right now, so I could very, very easily keep losing. It's for the rest of the game, so every single round, that unit gets a revive. Like, I'll show it to you once I see it, or once things are looking really, really good for it. Oh, I'm actually going to win this one. Wow. I did not expect to win that one.
Whatever. Let's just start shooting.
So again, placement in this game is extremely, extremely important. I'm actually going to start winning now. Now I've got my 4 blaster combo up. And I just really hope that that this guy wins. I'm going to beat this guy. But I really, really hope this guy wins. So I keep my lowest spot so I can get vest. So I can show you the... Yes! Okay, cool. So now I can get vest, hopefully. If there's one there. Oh, there's still one more round. Cool. So I'm actually going to fluff this next round and go like this. Like this. So I'm purposefully losing on this round, so I can keep my low score so I can try and get that vest. Because if not, then I'm going to start steamrolling the game and winning. So I'm planning on doing that at the end of this next round. Wow, I might win this one anyway. Okay. Whew. I have a better chance of getting it. Just because it's the item that I need. The item that I really, really want. So, because the way that the carousel works is these 2 people get the first pick, then these 2, then these 2, then these 2 get the last pick of the items, or of the characters on the carousel. So now that I got the vest, I'm going to start steamrolling and winning. And you'll see why and how I'm going to start doing that here in a second. Because I've got the Guardian Angel. So you'll see my Jinx will die, but then she'll revive every single round. And she's the main damage dealer in my fleet. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And now placement is absolutely everything important in this game. I'm going to give her a couple more items. Now she's going to revive with 400 health, and every time she inflicts a critical hit, she reduces armor. 2 things.
No turning back now.
Now, if I can manage to get another sword, then I'll have my Jinx, because the sword plus the recurve bow builds the next perfect item for Jinx. So these are some of the perfect items you can get for her. And then there's one other one which is called Giant Slayer, which inflicts a percentage health to all units on the board. So they're just going to start steamrolling this whole game now. What I'll do a lot of times too is I'll sit here and scout, which means I'm looking at the builds that the other players are going. And he's kind of going a funky version of my build. It's not near as strong or near as good mid-game. So... Ooh, another vest. So now I'll worry about my placement a little bit more. Because at level 7, things start getting a little bit... So a lot of it is kind of... So again, I've been playing this for a long time. And so I've kind of learned the best placements for the way that I play. Again, a big part of it is scouting. If you scout around and see what some players are playing, like if you watch here, my Jinx is probably going to die this round, so you'll watch her revive. Oh, maybe not. But a lot of it is just practice and play and figure out what works for you best. Especially once it gets in the late game, you've got some definite ways that you need to figure out how to play. This guy right here has what's called the super mech. I'll leave it here so you can watch them transform into this super big mech dude. It's kind of cool to see. So you watch these three, boom, they transform into the super mech. Oh boy. See, my Jinx died, and now she's coming back to life. And actually saved my game. Because that Jinx died and came back to life, it's what saved the game completely. See, soon I'm going to start rolling down. Once I hit level 8, I tend to roll down so I can get like her 2-starred, him 2-starred. So I can start getting some stronger champions out on the board. Because she's already tearing up shop, but once she's 2-starred, she tears it up even more. Same thing with him. Once you're 2-starred, you're basically doubling all of your damage. Ooh, this guy beat me. It's not very often a Rebel player's in first place. So now that would be perfect, but I won't get it. So what I'm going to look for actually is this. So I can get the red buff. The red buff deals damage over time. Fine, we'll just get that. Because then my champion will turn into a 2-star. And I can give her this, which will give her random items every match. Now she gets random items every single match at the start of every match. Which, that's actually really, really good, believe it or not. So next round, I'll be able to hit level 8. And then I'll be able to roll down and start getting some of my champions to be 2-starred. Oh, playing against the big fatty. And I'm going to lose every time against the big fatty until I get a bunch of 2 stars. And I'm fine with that. Right? Oh, there's that and that. We'll go like this. Oh, perfect. So that was just about as good as it could get.
Updating plugins.
And now I should start winning again. Shouldn't have too many issues. Now, if I get a sword right here, a sword and a thief's belt, that'll probably be absolutely the best scenario that I could ask for. But we'll see what I get. Okay. So I did get the red buff. So we'll go like this. And then go Ruin's Hurricane over here. Honestly, we can go like this and give Cho'Gath Infiltrator. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save up my gold so I can possibly get to where Jinx is going to be 3-starred. Now this guy's going to have a little bit of a harder time killing me. Because of the items that I have. Which makes things so much nicer. So 3 stars, the highest star you can get for any champion. Which means you've gotten 3 2-stars. So basically it's 9 of any champion. So, I don't know what you're talking about. So we have 1-star champions, which is like this Misfortune right here. And then you have a 2-star, which is 3 2-stars, which is what the rest of my team is. And you have 3 stars, which is what the Shaco is. Who's going to completely destroy my whole game. He's going to make it so I lose. That's just too strong right there. No, that's perfect right there if I could get that, but I won't. Maybe I will. I got it. Wow. So, my Miss Fortune, who's the strongest champion in my team, even at 1 star, she's now going to come back to life. She's the one that did the big spray of damage. And now, because of that, I'm going to roll down and try and find her again. Dang it. Dang, I couldn't find her. Nobody else has a Miss Fortune. Oh, there's one there. So, so now I'm doing what's called hyper rolling, so I can try and find her, a third one of her. I just killed off the only other guy that had her out right now, which is really good. So the rest of everybody, is playing these infiltrator dudes. Oof, that was a bad call for me. Shouldn't have done that. Ouch. So if I can kill that guy, then I'll be alright. Or if this guy loses, then I'll get top 4. And top 4 is really all you really care for. Oh, there's Nico's help. And what this does, gives you a free champion of that kind. So I just got a 2-star Miss Fortune, which is awesome. And I won. I got top 4. And I just beat this guy thanks to positioning. See how important the positioning was again? I just won solely because of my carry. So the way that works is, so I'm playing what's called ranked. And as long as you get top 4, you get what's called LP, which is league points, which helps you increase the chances of you winning. Honestly, if I can win the next one, I might just get... Oh, that Master Yi. Dang. Oh, I'm still alive. Get the red buff.
Whatever. Let's just start shooting.
See if I can beat this guy, and then this guy loses, then I'll get first place. Dang. Got third place. So I'll show you. So I just got plus 18 life points, or LP. And so that's going to give me keep me platinum 1. Now my goal is to hit masters, which next is diamond, which I hover between this and diamond. And then then if I can get all the way up through diamond, then I get what's called masters. Yeah, so the ranking is what's important. The ranking is how you tell what you're going up against. So I am probably top 200,000 in North America. Is basically what my rank tells me. I'm top 200,000 players. Yeah, well, I mean, I play almost all day, every day. So when PTSD has me really, really deep, I'll play this for 24, 36 hours without stopping. Just play, queue up another game, and play again. It's a good one to kind of absorb into. It's a fun game to absorb into. But I'm actually going to get off here. I've got to get myself ready for bed and everything. Um, it does actually. It definitely helps me fade out. Video gaming in general helps me a whole lot to fade completely out of my realization. Um, helps me not see the things that I see. Helps me kind of calm down and relax. But thank you again so much for coming along and playing and hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I'll be on again Monday. So if you're bored, come check me out again. Thanks, everybody. Hope you have a good one.